Welcome, guys. I'm Rob Tatro from robtatro.com. Today, we are talking about qualifying property for the CERS benefit, the Emergency Rent Subsidy program just announced by the Canadian government. What you need to know about qualifying property, the property that you are paying rent on, or property that you own. Most important facts that you need to know. So I'm Rob Tatro from robtatro.com, portfolio manager, Canaccord Genuity Wealth Management. I put out a lot of videos on CERS. I believe this is important. There's a lot of business owners out there that are struggling. If you're one of them because your revenue is down, check it out. We got some information for you. Check out the other videos as well. So first of all, we did a video on qualification criteria. Quick criteria there. You need to own a CRA business number on September 27, 2020, have a payroll account, or have bought basically a business that had a payroll account, okay? To be eligible, you need to have experienced a drop in revenue. So now there is no minimum revenue drop, but you need to have experienced a drop in revenue. There are 3 claim periods, period 1 being September 27th to October 24th. Period 2 is 4 weeks from October 25th to November 21st. Period 3 is November 22nd to December 19th. But most importantly, and the reason we're here today, we are talking about what qualifies as a property. So the CERS benefit will cover a portion of your eligible expenses in respect of a claim period, those 4-week periods that I talked about, of each qualifying property subject to certain maximum. Now, the CERS is calculated on a property by property basis. So the qualifying property, so what qualifies as a property? Well, it's got to be a business location, okay? It's got to be real or immovable property. It's got to be buildings or land. So it's got to be a property, building or land in Canada that you own or rent and that you use in the course of your ordinary business activities. All right, 5 things. Let's go over them again. It needs to be properties, buildings or land in Canada, you own or rent, used in the course of your business. So if you meet those 5 criteria, you could potentially qualify for the CERS. So now, properties that do not qualify, it's important to remember that there are properties that do not qualify. Your home doesn't qualify. Your cottage does not qualify. Any other residence, your place in Phoenix, well, it doesn't qualify because it's not in Canada. But your place in Kelowna or in Sydney, Nova Scotia, they don't qualify because that's your cottage. Your family members' places also don't qualify, or your buddy's place also doesn't qualify, and any other non-arm's length person does not qualify. Also, any properties that you own that are primarily used to earn rental income, those don't qualify from arm's length parties. So those don't qualify as well. So, you got a rental property, condo, and you're trying to get a subsidy benefit on that, it's not going to work, okay? Now, if you do qualify, if you're eligible, so if you're qualified, meaning, CRA number, payroll, bought a business that had payroll, and you experience a drop in revenue and you apply during the right claim periods, the good news is you can qualify for $75,000 per business location, up to a maximum of $300,000 in total for all locations. Now, that applies to the base subsidy only. It does not apply to the maximum or to the top-up subsidy. So you could also get more on the top-up. So super, super interesting stuff, guys. Hopefully you do have qualifying property. Hopefully you got the business that qualifies. Hopefully you're able to get this rent subsidy. I'm pulling for you. Shoot me a comment down low if you got further questions. I'd love to hear from you. Take a sec to subscribe. We pull out some great videos on CERS. I think this is important, so I'm putting out a bunch of videos on this. Take a look. Take a second to take a look at the videos we got on, whether or not eligibility. We got a video on qualification criteria. We got a video on claim periods. We got a video on eligible expenses. Take a look at all the videos on CERS. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I will wish you a great day.